everyone, thanks for tuning in. Today we are making this oven-baked Chinese chicken wings. They are crispy, full of flavor, crunchy, delicious. My name is Chia Smith from iHeartUmami.com. If you love chicken wings, you certainly don't want to miss it. Let's get started. So first, we are going to pat the chicken wings dry just using a clean paper towel. Next, we're going to season the wings with baking powder. Remember, it's not baking soda. They are different. So baking powder, garlic, and also white pepper. If you can't find white pepper, you can use black pepper instead. And I have on the website, I have a homemade baking powder that's free of gluten, very easy to make. And what baking powder does is it will help the chicken actually crisp up in the oven really well. And we're going to salt the chicken after we bake the wings because the salt in the oven actually will draw moisture out of the chicken. So it will make the chicken inside dry. We have plenty of opportunity to salt and season them later, so leave the salt out. And I want to emphasize that the baking powder is just an enhancement to make the chicken more crispy, but you can absolutely make it without it. I've done it several times without baking powder, and it's just as beautiful and delicious. We're gonna bake the chicken wings over a wire rack, large sheet pan lined with parchment paper, and just quickly sprinkle some olive oil over it. This is just easier for us to clean the rack a little bit later. Now place the wings over the wire rack with some space in between. This is about 2 pounds of chicken wings. If you're making even a larger batch, you might need more than one sheet pan. Now we're just gonna bake at 450 Fahrenheit for about 30 to 40 minutes. If you have a convection oven, I recommend that you lower the temperature to 425 Fahrenheit and also between 30 to 40 minutes. While the chicken wings are baking in the oven, we're going to prepare our aromatics. This is chopped garlic, ginger, white scallion parts, and this is Chinese dry red chili pepper. If you cannot find them, you can completely skip them, or if you don't like spicy food, just omit that. Just these three, they are still gonna be super delicious. Chinese dry red chili pepper, you can find them on Amazon or at your local Chinese grocery stores. What we're gonna do with this is we're gonna fragrant fry them with avocado oil, and so the oil is super fragrant, and then we're gonna coat that with our baked chicken wings later on. We're also going to set aside this dry spices seasonings. We're just gonna sprinkle on top of this golden baked crispy chicken, make extra delicious. Here we have coarse salt, and this is white pepper. You can also use black pepper, garlic, cumin, and also 5 spice powder. So just gonna mix them well, set them aside. While the chicken is still baking in the oven, in the last about 8 to 10 minutes, we're going to start sauteing our aromatics. Here I add about 1/4 cup of avocado, or you can also use olive oil. Now we're gonna add the aromatics. See, that's bubbling, so this way it will make our oil really fragrant. We're also gonna season with 1 teaspoon of salt. And just make sure you stir fry, move them around, keep moving them around so they won't get burned. I would say probably so saute them about 1 minute to 1.5 minutes, so you should smell a lovely fragrance. Now look at that, the chicken is out of the oven. Look at the texture. Oh my goodness, it's almost like a fried chicken, but you know, we didn't fry them, just put it in the oven bake. It's such a great technique. So now we're gonna add the chicken wings to this. How amazing is that? Now I dumped the wings into our gorgeous aromatics. So it's just gonna quick stir fry them, kind of coat this beautiful fragrant oil, and also with all these spices over. Just quickly toss them together. Look at that, amazing. So you probably want to have either use a Dutch oven, or maybe if you have a wok, it will be easier to do. Look at that. Now time to put on final touch. So this is the dry spice seasoning that I just made. I put them in a jar so it's easier to sprinkle over. Oh my gosh, this is just such a great texture. Look at that. It's amazing. And then garnish green scallion parts. And if you want, some cilantro will look lovely. And then I would put the lime wedges on the side and just sprinkle it over right before you serve. How about like that? Gorgeous. Oh man, that looks so good. Let's take a bite. How about this one? Ho ho. Oh my god. It's so flavorful. It's so good. It's burst with the flavor. It's crunchy and then it's juicy inside, not drying. Amazing! It will be so perfect for the holiday or when you have friends over watching the football games. So good. If you love chicken wings, have to make it. Again, my name is Chia Smith from iHeartUmami.com. If you're watching this on Instagram, you can swipe up to get the recipe. If you're watching this on YouTube, thanks so much. Click the link in the description below to find the recipe. See you again.